Hello binge watcher, today we are diving into the heart-pounding world of suspense and mystery. Buckle up as we explore the 10 best thriller movies currently streaming on Netflix. From psychological mind-benders to heart-racing actions, these films will keep you on the edge of your seat. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights and let's begin.
I think that ship is heading towards us. What?
On number 1, we have Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind is a thought-provoking film that blends elements of drama, mystery, and thriller. The story revolves around two families, the Stanfords and the Scott. They find themselves together in a luxurious rental home during a mysterious global catastrophe. Unusual events occur, including plane crashes, parts of deer, and Arky's inexplicable truth loss. G.H. theorizes that these events might be a part of a military campaign to destabilize society by turning people against each other. To survive, he suggests both families camp out in a neighbor's bunker.
How did I get so lucky?
Are you talking about me or your job?
On number 2, we have Fair Play. Fair Play is an intense film that explores the deteriorating relationship between two employees in a cutthroat hedge fund. Set in New York City, the movie follows Luke and Emily, who work at Crest Capital, a high-stake financial firm. They have been secretly dating for 2 years, despite company policy. When both vie for the same position, their relationship faces strain and power imbalances. The ruthless world of hedge fund exacerbates their personal struggles. As Luke and Emily navigate ambition, secrets, and betrayal, their love story takes a dark turn. Without giving too much away, the film's climax is intense and impactful. Blood becomes a metaphor for the emotional toll their relationship exacts. In summary, Fair Play delves into ambition, secrecy, and the cost of power in a gripping and suspenseful narrative.
Detective Superintendent Schenk. We need to know where he is.
Look, I know he's in prison.
Except he's not in prison.
On number 3, we have Luther the Fallen Son. Luther the Fallen Son is a gripping continuation of the original BBC series Luther. The film picks up after the events of season 5. DCI John Luther is now behind bars. A gruesome serial killer, David Robbie, resurfaces. Robbie is a tech billionaire, uses in-home technology to surveil and blackmail his victims. DCI Auditor Rain, another detective, discovers that Robbie has kidnapped her daughter. Desperate to save her, Rain initially considered turning Luther over to Robbie. Instead, he joins forces with Luther to take down Robbie and rescue her daughter. A tense showdown in the Red Bunker leads to Robbie's capture. Luther, informed he will return to prison, ends up in a safe house. Government officials grant him freedom, and in the film concludes with Luther riding off as a free man. Intrigue, suspense, and justice intertwine in this thrilling crime movie.
Stay close. Who's there?
¡Nos vamos! ¡Correr!
On number 4, we have Bird Box. Bird Box is a gripping post-apocalyptic thriller that keeps viewers on the edge of their seat. The film follows Mallory, a woman trying to survive in a world where mysterious entities cause anyone who sees them to commit violent suicide. She protects her 2 children boy by blindfolding them whenever they venture outside. The story alternates between the immediate aftermath of the outbreak and Mallory's journey to a promised sanctuary down the river. These creatures remain unseen throughout the film, recognizable by their warped irises. They drive people to madness and self-destruction. Some individuals like Gary can survive looking at them, but become corrupted and fanatically worship them. After tragedy strikes in the safe house, Mallory decides to risk the dangerous river journey with her kids. On number 5, we have Spiderhead. Spiderhead is a gripping sci-fi psychological thriller that delves into the dark world of mind-altering experiments. Spiderhead is a state-of-the-art penitentiary where inmates volunteer for experiments to reduce their sentences. No bars, cells, or orange jumpsuits. Just surgically attached devices called MobiPack that administer emotional altering drugs. Played by Chris Hemsworth, Abineshti oversees the experiment. His real plan involves testing drugs to remove free will and control behavior. Inmate Jeff realizes that a mysterious drug, B6, can make people obedient to any command, even killing loved ones. Mark regrets his role in this horrendous experiment. In summary, Spiderhead explores the danger of human greed and technology, leaving viewers questioning the limits of free will.
Where are the bride and groom?
As you all know, there has been someone missing from this table. But that once broken bond will be renewed tonight. To Evie, my new bride.
On On number 6, we have The Invitation. The Invitation follows the story of Elvin Jackson, a struggling artist in New York City. Evie takes a DNA test after her mother's death and discovers a distant cousin in England named Oliver Alexander. She attends a family wedding at New Carfax Abbey, where she meets Lord Walter Deville, Mrs. Swift, and devoted butler Mr. Phil. The Alexander family harbors dark secrets, including the scandal of Evie's great-grandmother Emmeline, who had a secret child with a black footman. Housemates vanish under Mr. Phil's stewardship, attacked by an unseen force. Evie witnesses an apparition in her bedroom, adding to the eerie atmosphere.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, sweetheart. You're a brave girl.
So, what's the story, young lady?
On number 7, we have Fractured. Fractured is a suspenseful psychological thriller that takes viewers on a mind-bending journey. Ray Monroe is traveling with his wife Johnny and daughter Perry after a family Thanksgiving. Perry falls at a gas station. Fracturing her arm, they rush to a nearby hospital. Ray wakes up in an alternate reality where nobody remembers his family. He becomes so obsessed with finding them, Ray's mind constructs a new reality where his family is alive. He believes he's rescuing them from the hospital. In reality, he kidnapped a random patient while his wife and daughter lie dead in his car trunk. The movie explores fractured memories, perception, and the thin line between reality and delusion.
She's one of the best investigators I had.
But?
She's different.
In what way?
In every way.
Something wrong with the report?
Anything you chose not to disclose?
He's clean, in my opinion.
On number 8, we have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is a tense psychological crime thriller based on the Swedish author Stig Larsson's eponymous novel, directed by David Fincher. The film unfolds in Stockholm's wintry landscape, exposing the moral degradation and criminal acts of the city's rich and corrupt industrialist. An investigative journalist and publisher of the magazine Millennium faces a libel suit after publishing reports on wealthy businessman Hans-Erik Winnerström. Lisbeth Standard, a brilliant computer hacker with a punk persona, is hired to investigate Blomkist by Henrik Wenger, a powerful industrialist. Wenger asks Blomkist to solve the 40-year-old mystery of his niece Harry's disappearance.
I bet you think your husband will be back any minute. Try to go for him. There's no one for miles.
Gerald?
I'm sorry, baby, you don't get to know my name.
On number 9, we have Gerald's Game. Gerald's Game is a gripping psychological horror thriller based on Stephen King's 1992 novel. Jesse and Gerald arrive at an isolated lake house for a romantic getaway. During a sex game, Gerald handcuffs Jesse to the bed, but when he dies suddenly of a heart attack, she left trapped. As Jesse battles her inner demons, she experiences hallucinations and confronts her traumatic past. Handcuffed and alone, Jesse fights for survival. Her mind conjures vision of herself, her husband, and her dark childhood memories. We learned that as a child she was sexually abused by her father during an eclipse, leaving lasting scars. Jessie escapes by using her own blood as a lubrication to slip out of the handcuffs. She crashes her car, is rescued, and taken to a hospital. In a letter to her younger self, Jessie reveals the truth about her younger abuse, challenges her trauma into helping other victims. In essence, Gerald's Game is about survival, confronting the past, and finding strength in the face of horror.
You know the accident up there?
Yeah.
Someone got hurt.
They did?
A lady. She broke her neck.
Oh my god, but you can see her?
Yes.
Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
On number 10, we have The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, is a haunting psychological thriller that weaves mystery, ghost, and human connection. Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist, is haunted by a former patient, Millicent Gray, who blames him for his mental condition. Malcolm takes on a new case, Cole Shear, an 8-year-old boy with a unique ability. He sees and communicates with the dead. Sixth Sense reveals tormented spirits seeking closure. The film explores grief, loss, and the thin veil between the living and the departed. Shyamalan masterfully creates tension through eerie visuals, whispers, and chilling encounters. So my cute bingo watchers, this was the end of the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. I am here at Iftiar, and we will surely meet on the next video. Till then, keep watching your favorite shows.